Hello everyone, welcome to the video. So this is going to be a chatting video about the new update here for the Blacksmithing Part 2. Very excited, so I just thought I'd boot up the older recording software and go over these design notes. I have not read them yet. I'm sure this was going to be going over the enhancements. I haven't even scrolled to peek at it, so yeah. Part 2. This is adding a bunch more enhancements we saw on Twitter. It wasn't in last week's news video. I will probably include a small amount of it in this week's news video on Thursday, but yeah, just in case people don't see this. But yeah, we're getting part 2. There's a lot of enhancements, including helmet ones that we've already seen on Twitter as a teaser. We didn't get to see what exactly they were going to be doing yet. We did get some information like the dark box and dark key are going to be part of one of the enhancements, so there will be a darkness enhancement update. I don't know if it's going to be depth enhancement exactly. Don't know if it's going to be exact same as that, but I guess we'll find out here. So, as a reminder, increase your rank, unlock quests, yeah. What's new? The first update to Blacksmithing largely focused on introducing options for soloing traits with long cooldowns and little multi-target use. It also introduced a brand new category of gear traits, cape traits, allowing you to make your own builds. Very glad they start to do this. I really hope there's more building stuff in the future that isn't even traits, just like more stuff in general. This time, we're rounding off the weapon enhancement traits with multi-target focused weapon traits, allowing you to bring your favorite farming classes up to speed as well. Additionally, we're introducing helmet enhancements to further give you more building options, and finally, 2 more cape traits to add more variety. As a reminder, weapon traits do not need to be unlocked consecutively. They can be unlocked in any order. Alright, this time will be more detailed in what you need to unlock the traits. Yeah, I see people still very confused about the like the in-game quests do not explain it very well on what you need to be doing for the enhancements to unlock. Like people, if they didn't have the wiki or like places to search up information, people would be completely lost if they were just going off in-game information only on unlocking those traits, unless it's changed since the initial implementation. I'm not too sure. Alright, the first new trait is for a weapon, Elysium here. 100% chance to activate on 3rd skill, a 0% cooldown, and deals 500 to 2250% magic damage to up to 2 targets, increasing the lower your mana is. Oh, okay. So if you have 100, deals 500. Okay, so this percent, I'm guessing, increases if you have lower mana. Always hits, but cannot crit. Gaining a stack of Elysium for every target struck, gaining a small but rapid heal over time. The stacks to 3, rapidly regenerates 4 mana per second, and increases outgoing damage by 10%, lasting. Wait, 30% damage boost? Stacks 3, 10? Is it 30%? Is my math correct? It should be right. Hopefully that's how that works. That's crazy good. What? You have to have the Awe Ascension quest complete. Oh, of course, something like this requires that. Oh yeah, why wouldn't it? All right. Well, I'm not getting that, but cool for the people that do have that unlocked, or the people that want to get it can go start doing Awe Ascension. Have fun. Sure, your arthritis will be worth it. Endgame weapon trait. All right, yeah, we can read. All right, so the next one. 100% chance to activate on 3rd skill, a 0% cooldown with an 80% magic damage to up to 2 targets, always hits and crits. Oh, that's nice. Gain a stack of Stygain. Read that right. Something like that. No, Stygen? Something like, I don't know. For every target struck, afflicting you with a rapid dot based on max health that stacks to 30. You're also granting you an additional 30% damage dealt and hit chance for 6 seconds. Requires level 80, rank 8. Have the Shadow of War 2 questline complete. Okay. And oh, this is the Dark Box, Dark Key one. So this requires you to basically have every treasure chest item in the game. Basically, it's RNG, so you could get it before you get every treasure chest item, but yeah, it's in the treasure chest pool, so it's RNG and whether or not you're going to be getting these items. Those are where those are from, if you're not familiar. Quests complete will require you to turn in Power of Darkness, 20 Dark Potions, Immortal Coil, and new Misc item. Alright, so Shadows of War 2, isn't that the one that, like, isn't that the recent quest line? Am I wrong? I'm wrong with that, but not too bad. Rapid dot based on max health that stacks to 30. Also granting you an additional 30% damage dealt and hit chance for 6 seconds. Yeah, this might be really good. Oh, I mean, I hope it's really good. It requires you to have every treasure chest open. Really pay to win. Reading this text, I really like how they go through. Yeah, I'm not gonna narrate the whole thing, so you can go and read it yourself if you want. Pause the video, but I really like how they choose like what should be balanced in this way and what shouldn't, like the paid option compared to the option that takes you hundreds of hours of farming. Like it's interesting to see how they favor one thing to another in the balance of the game. But anyway, cape traits. New cape ones. All right, so increase your defense by 25% and decrease your damage over time by 25%. So if you had a class hypothetically that was not dealing damage over time, this would just be a flat defense increase, which might be good for ultra bosses. Maybe I don't know actually. Would it? Let me know in the comments. Would this be good for ultra? I don't know. I don't do ultra bosses, but Korey's level 90, rank 9. Have the previous cape traits unlocked, and quest complete will require you to turn in 100 sapphire orbs, 13 void scales, and 1 boreal caliver. Let's say item drop from like the reindeer guy, and 1 nightmare slice. So few drops, 100 sapphire orbs, 13 void scales. All right, next one. Increase your crit chance by 20% and decrease your haste by 5%. Okay, that's a pretty big haste nerf, but crit chance by 20 might be worth it, maybe. So you need previous cape ones unlocked already, and 3 Bulbous Hearts, 1 Doom Heart, and 10 Flame Hearts, 1 Heart of Sun. I don't know what any of these are, so can't tell how hard that is to obtain, but seems like it might be useful. The 20% crit increase, especially if your class isn't too reliant on haste. All right, not gonna lie, this is what I'm most excited for. I'm more excited for this than the Dark Box, Dark Key ones, to be honest. All right, so helmets. So the first one for helmet grants you a large amount of dex and luck in exchange for endurance. The ether trait grants you minus 30% mana cost. What am I reading here? So the new helmet enhancements, I should probably read the first part so I know what this part even means. Unlocking a sequential order, the capes, they will also have drawbacks when equipped. Each of the helmet enhancements are actually a unique pattern and will focus on different aspects of core stats. Okay. So this one's a different one. X-Men, ether/ether. Oh, so the ether is like the second prefix. Okay. And Vim is okay. So we have like 2 prefixes, right? Right? Yeah, clairvoyance. Okay, yeah, okay. So these 2 have like the second prefix. So I guess you know what's what. So this one has the mana cost, which is the ether prefix, but it also has large amounts of wisdom and luck in exchange for endurance. So it's not telling you what a large amount is in the design notes for some reason. Like, is it based on the class, or I don't? Yeah, it doesn't tell you how much endurance you're losing. It's a little bit of endurance. It might be good for a lot of luck. But if it's a lot of endurance for a lot of luck, that might be really bad. Or in wisdom. I guess we'll have to wait and see when it's actually in the game because they're not giving us numbers here. Grants you a large amount of intelligence in exchange for endurance, and the clairvoyance trait gives you a 10% hit chance. Okay, I don't see people using this, but there might be a situation where this is good for. I would like to know when they're. This might just be a me thing, but when they're putting something like this in the game, like right at the top of my head, I don't know a situation where a hit chance buff to a class would be helpful other than PvP. And maybe that's what the devs also think. Maybe they're just like, yeah, good for PvP, maybe. But there probably is better enhancements for your helmet in PvP. Like maybe the mana cost might be better. The more wisdom and luck. More wisdom and luck is probably going to be better in hit chance than most PvP. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know what exactly that's for. I wish they would like give a little like, hey, this might help you in this. But maybe that's obvious to some people and not me. But anyway. Requires level 70, rank 7 blacksmithing, attain a rank 10 class for each of the new enhancements. Rogue for Vim, healer for X-Men, warrior for Anima, and mage for Penuma. The quest complete will require you to turn in 250 ethereal essence, a new misc. Okay, so new farming item. And 650. Okay, so yeah, so decent amount of farming, along with rank 10ing default classes, which I'm sure a lot of veteran players will have to do again unless they keep rank 10s on them for whatever reason. Anyway, so next part. Sorry, it's just me going through these patch notes, reading them. I hope hopefully you find this somewhat entertaining. I like watching videos like this for other games I play where yeah, anyway, but so that's why I'm making this, because I like watching other people that make videos and other games do videos like this when there's new exciting patch notes like this. But anyway, future blacksmithing. So after Blacksmithing Part 2, we'll have a well-rounded catalog of enhancements and enhancement traits that are integrated into gameplay progression and build making. Since we've covered all the major bases, there likely won't be any more large and sweeping updates to blacksmithing in the future, just traits one at a time. I like this. I like this. I think I would honestly prefer them not release these all at once like they're doing right here. Like they're going to, like what's going to happen on Friday. It would, because they do an update every week, right? So why not just add like one of these a week? The whole community would be like, hey, look what we can do with this new one enhancement. And next week they get a new one and it's like, oh, hey, look, if we can do this with this enhancement. Honestly, for a game that updates every week, that might be a smarter idea than putting them out all at once like this, because then people get kind of overwhelmed and they're like, there's so many to farm that I'm just not going to farm any of them because there's so many of them and I don't even know where to start. So yeah, anyway, so that's just my thoughts on that. But I mean, I'm glad we're getting them all, but you know, as far as like keeping people interested in the game, would be nice if they spread them out a little bit. I like that they're going to be adding them in the more spread out in the future. We hope that the steady gameplay updates like this one have brought enjoyable ways to experience the game without changing the spirit of the game, and can give you new build opportunities, goals to work towards, and fun experiences to be had. They take more time and effort than most people would imagine, so I want to highlight the efforts and contributions to the different team members that made it possible. From design, EHT, map art, J6, implementation, Yoshino, Captain Rhubarb, and Spider, and testing and feedback is from ETH, I'm Mordojo, and Lettuce. Alright, so yeah, all those people are the people working on the enhancements. I'm happy they're adding them to the game, and yeah, I'm glad all these people were working on them. War reward update. Do we care about this? Not really. Okay, well, there's a little update for the war rewards as well. If you care about those war rewards, looks like they changed them up a little bit. Alright, this video is long enough at this point as it is, but here's my final thoughts on this. So I think all the helmet enhancements are cool. I get that I kind of wish they're a little different, to be honest. There was something else on the helmets, but I get the fact that they don't want to have it be a must-have thing. Like they don't want it to be where it's increasing your, like scaling up your power of your character so much that you need one of these, and you're gonna feel naked if you don't have it, right? But a little underwhelming. I'll be honest. Reading these, maybe actual in-game performance is way different than for reading them out, you know. But we'll see when we actually get those in players' hands. What the verdict on that is. For helmets, the new capes look pretty neat. You know, the defense one might be impactful. The crit one sounds pretty nice. So it sounds like something I actually want to go for. And yeah, so seems pretty neat on the new capes. Big fan of those. Weapon ones being multi-target is also really cool. I will probably never get the Ascension one, but really good for the people that have Ascension. It seems really powerful, like crazy powerful. So yeah, good for that. And can't wait to try out the depths enhancement one as well for the dark box and dark key. It seems like that one's also going to be a pretty good damage increase for farming classes. Kind of sucks for the people that want like one to help out their multi-target classes but don't want to do the whole Ascension thing and don't want to open every treasure chest in the game. Was there 3, or there was only 2 weapon enhancements, right? Yeah. So, there's kind of like a gap. Like, you go from a normal enhancement. I guess you could use the other weapon enhancements, and they kind of work, like, on multi-target classes, but I don't know. Anyway, just my thoughts. I think a lower tier trait for this would be nice for multi-target as well. Something that's, like, maybe not as impactful, but still gives you a little boost, All right, before this is a 30-minute long video, yeah, good update. I'm glad they're doing more blacksmithing stuff. I hope they actually do, like, add more in the future and they don't just forget about the whole thing. I hope, like, just add, like, a new helmet one here, new cape here, new weapon there, every like couple months they add a new one, or whatever they want to do with that. I think that'd be really nice if there was a trait once in a while that people could play around with. I think that'd be really good to see. And I'm glad that these are getting added to the game. I think it's really good. I hope there's more things like these traits in the future for more things in the game. I hope they add, I'm just like giving a very broad statement here, but yeah, I really hope there's more ways of building your character in different ways and, having different builds in the game in the future. I'm really glad the game is finally getting stuff like this late. Yeah, it's very end game stuff. I think it'd be cool if there were more character build stuff that was more introduced in the early game, right? Like when you're first starting out playing the game, when you're like below level 100, you're not doing the all ascension quest line. Yeah, I think it'd be nice if you introduced it to a brand new player and show them that, like, hey, there's more stuff you can build with your character, like, as like, I don't know. Anyway, but thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Check out the shorts on the channel for any drops you might be missing this week. I upload a short every time there's a new item added as a drop in the game. Those get added quite often, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.